Hope you enjoyed this one and this sub analogy and my latest reaction on Naruto Gaiden in chapter 707. Like now, after Salada found out the truth, when I found out the truth, she's in shock, crying her eyes out, and it's in front of Naruto, and Naruto now finding out that she's Sharingan, and she's even calling him a liar. The thing the thing is, the problem is Sasuke never told anyone the truth. Not, not even Naruto. Naruto never knew the truth as well. You know, if he wanted to he could have at least left Naruto. Let Naruto take care of Salada too. I mean, think about it. Hey, if they're supposed to be friends, he could have asked her, please take care of my daughter while I'm away. I mean, you can't just leave that job off to Sakura by yourself. Oh, that stupid bust. Sorry. You have to think about it. For a single parent to raise a child, I mean, Naruto, he's married to Hinata. I mean, I've seen Hinata all the entire time we're in this chapter, but. Yeah, so, what Salada. So he's asking Salada what to do, and he just found out she has Sharingan. So basically, right now, she doesn't know what to do. By the way, I almost missed wrong. This is chapter 708. Last week's was chapter the real thing. Not uneasy for Salada, because right now she doesn't know what it's a truth or a lie. Okay, so that's the part like I gotta understand. For Salada and her character, this is like shock, knowing that her real mother is not Sakura, even though Sakura raised her, her mother is not her real mother. So basically, like, and calling Naruto a liar. I mean, Naruto's not a liar. He just didn't know the truth. How can he lie about something he did not know? This has nothing to do with you seven. Alone. I'm gonna continue on a long journey. Well, no, man, she's a child. I mean, you can't. Hold on, like you can't leave her by herself. She's like grieving right now. Like she doesn't want, like Naruto, he doesn't want to leave her alone. Sorry, but I just heard this a little while ago. They say that it has nothing to do with me. I can't go like that. Like he doesn't want to leave out of his side. I mean, she's just a little girl. I mean, think about it. She may be Uchiha Sasuke's daughter, but she's a little girl. She has almost no she has very little to no combat experience. She would be a lousy Hokage if he just let a child run out on her own. I can see that he's trying to stop her. Like she's saying there's not nothing to do with him. Well, Hokage, the village is my family. We can see of images of the third Hokage, heroes in Sarutobi, saying that he's saying images like the whole village is my family. I mean, we all remember that Hiruzen said that, especially during that time, village being attacked, that Orochimaru killed him. Orochimaru was a sick bastard, but back then. So what? Lips, they're just lip service. Like Papa never was never in the village. He didn't even recognize his own daughter's face. Lied to me all this time. What more? Like she's very sad. I can see like like all the lies. Right? It's like she doesn't want to. She wants to make the pain go away. She wants to make the pain go away. I can see her. And I've just something. I can see that Naruto expresses something. I've just come to an understanding, really, that I don't have a real family. Oh man, oh man, and like basically, and also you aren't me, so like think about it. Naruto didn't have a family. Like she's calling Naruto not his family. I mean, think about it. Like Naruto and her are blood related, but Naruto he understands the pain and loss of parenthood. I mean, think about it. He was left on his own, orphaned as a child after the nine-tailed fox killed his family, rampaged through the village. He did everything he could to get attention, including becoming a brat and pulling pranks. He's remembering all the good times he had and all the memories. We even get to see him. I'm even seeing images right now of Iruka taking care of him on the swings. Remember, that's kind of iconic of the first Naruto episode. Remember, if you guys have not, if you guys are any Naruto fans at all, you wouldn't be watching Naruto if you at least not watched the first episode. So basically, you are. Well, and remember, the original show was canon until the 130 episode where we got 80 episodes of filler. Uh, we we're seeing flashback of his past where Iruka's tried to defend him. Naruto took the skull, all because of Mizuki, that guy who tricked him, and 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 saying that he's not a monster. Iruka, he's a member of the Hidden Leaf, and Iruka for believing in him and giving him his ninja headband. Iruka was probably the only family he ever had. The first family he really had. Even though they're blood related, he took care of him, and that was by order of the Hokage he was in. He became like a big brother to Naruto, even though they're not blood related. Even though that he's now retired, that he's always taking care of him. We see more flashbacks. I'm liking, even though it is like more flashback of Naruto's past, basically, from the first chapter. Like the first half of Naruto. We see him and Sasuke arguing, going through school, during at the valiant end, their big fight. Hey, then him trying to reason with Sasuke, him being separated, him eating ramen, and with Iruka. Basically, we're right now getting Naruto's greatest hits. I think he's trying. I think for your connection to your mom and dad isn't a lot like that. Connections aren't only built on blood. They are they? They are stronger things than those. Fine. Well, is well, just say then. Thoughts, feelings. That's all you need. Like he's trying to reassure her. Like Naruto, no, like he's definitely changed a lot since his time as a spoiled brat. Not really spoiled brat, but as an immature kid. I mean, think about it. As the Hokage, he has to be level-headed, and he's definitely trying to remind Salada. I mean, think about it. And Salada, Naruto right now. There's one difference between Naruto and Salada. I mean, Salada's parents are alive, but they kept the truth, while Naruto's were dead, and he didn't get to meet her until later in his teens. The same thing with Salada with her dad, but just now he's trying to reassure them, she wants to understand why. What is she's trying to make sure that like straight up, just be just like you have to try one more chance, like trying to give her one more chance. We said to see Sada as a little girl, like where's Daddy? He's off on an important mission. Once that's finished, he'll come back. Like she's not wearing glasses, so my guess is she didn't start wearing glasses right away. Even when Salada was sick, she wondered where her father was. It's like basically, Sakura took care of her the whole time. Like right now, she's trying to reassure him. Like even as a little girl, she was very curious, like asking where her father was coming home, saying that she care about us or care about you. She's trying to reassure her. Basically, Sakura, she was like basically taking care of damage control. And I understand her. Like basically, like Sakura, she's trying her best as the mother, taking care of her. She's not a shinobi anymore. It's obviously that she's done taking missions, and now that they have a child together, Basically, well, to be honest, she's not technically not his child, but I understand her. Too tight, like basically. She keeps trying to reassure Sal. Oh man, she's asking you, did you ever kiss Sasuke? Basically, it's just I remember something better than the tap on the forehead. You never kissed Sasuke the entire time you were together. Yeah, wow. Oh, oh, she said. She's she said that he gave me something even better than he says that's dirty, mommy. uh, but little girl, she sure is smart, and then she went to the rock, and even though it was a tap here, she means it means something else, something a lot dirtier than that. That makes me laugh. How the hell does a toddler know what the hell sex is? And I'm like, that's Kishimoto. He's always doing dirty. Sometimes he put dirty jokes. I remember in the early manga he put dirty jokes like poo and stuff like that. But that's kind of funny. She even gave her the tap on the forehead. I'll, I'll tell you next time. Like how Itachi did the Sasuke and how Sasuke did the Sakura before he left. I'm like, what's the deal with that tap on the forehead? Like seriously, it's like a birth. It's like, like what? What's up all of a sudden? You're and you understand when you meet your dad. Um, she's basically remembering all the good times her and her mother had. I understand Salada's condition and her emotions. Her mother didn't tell her who her real mother is, Sakura, but she did take care of her like a mother. Like it's like Naruto, what Naruto's words have done is like reassure her a lot. I guess I do what want to like she wants to help her. She's calling her mom now. Like basically Naruto did it. Basically Naruto saying, "Hey, just because you don't have some blood relatives doesn't mean the people around you aren't your family." That's one of the things I notice about now. Not know about now. I mean, think about it. He didn't meet his parents till he was older, till 16, after the sealing jutsu of the Nine-Tailed Fox. I mean, think about it. He was a Jinchuriki, an outcast. So basically, for a person like Naruto, oh, he understands loneliness, feeling, and contempt more than any other person, and even hatred. So basically, it took a lot of self-control for him to understand that much. And that's one of the things that made Naruto such a great character, the loneliness and depth and burden that he had. Okay, let me continue on for how, but how can I ever return to how things used to be? Real things, fake things, no matter, these don't matter at all. If you feel want to help them. So basically, that is the real thing. Like basically, he's reassuring Salada. Let's go save your mom. It's funny because Naruto was always a hothead in the manga, and now he's the voice of reason. And 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 now Salada, the Sharingan has disappeared. And where have you guys been? Basically, Sasuke's yelling, "Get lost!" Dude, got lost, dude. It's kind of in here. I'm to have words with you afterward. This basic. Ah, man. And Naruto, he basically reassured Salada of everything. And I like that he was the voice of reason in this episode. Like it looked like Salada was literally on the breaking point, and but Naruto like going on a knife edge off a cliff, and when it comes to her emotions. But it was Naruto who pulled her back, pulling her back, and reassuring himself. Even though part of this was mostly flashback, I really liked the direction that this went. I really do. What do you think? Once more, I need to apologize to my viewers. I need to apologize if you guys are hearing weird, loud, rushing noises, it's because it's early morning where I live, and it's basically and right now in the early morning, it's where the bus do their morning rushes. The city buses do their morning rushes, picking up people, taking them from place to place. You know, you have no idea. That's one of the things that annoys me. When I'm early in the morning when I'm trying to do my reviews, damn bus noises always mess me up. Bus and train noises, they always mess me up. But back to the story. Like basic, basically like Naruto, he pulled Salada back and saying that you and I are gonna have word talk about this later, Sasuke. And we all know it is Sasuke's fault because he kept the damn truth. Hell, like I said before, if he told Naruto, if he could have just told Naruto, please take care of my daughter. This problem probably wouldn't happen. Sure, she would have had a father figure around, but it wasn't Sasuke. But at least then Naruto would have been like, would have taken care of her at least keep an eye on her for her father's for Sarada's sake. I mean, think about it. Sakura can't do all the work alone. She spent most of her time literally cleaning up collateral damage. Later, as we have to go of Sakura-chan, so she might already healed us. Orochimaru's back, basically. And in case you guys are wondering why it was different, it's new body. Remember, it's been like what 15 years, and every 3 years he has to always change his body to get a new form to make sure he's immortal. I mean, the last body he absorbed was Setsu, and that had Hashirama cells, which gave him extra power. But like all bodies, they all eventually wear off. So basically, essentially he already shed his skin and picked a new body, and the body is most likely a woman. My wife isn't a weak woman. Oh, my wife isn't a weak woman. When we get there, we might find tramp up the place. We we know where it is. I'm taking everyone with me. Sasuke still has his Sharingan and his Rinnegan. Oh, he's now using the Mangekyo Sharingan and the Rinnegan with Tomos. Like, like his Mangekyo is the same one, the first one, his first Mangekyo, the patterned star, or like the six-pointed star, and his Rinnegan has the Tomos from the fight he fought Madara and Naruto. Finally, my eyes have fully come back. So basically, now simply Sasuke, he still has his full eye power. I mean, for Nevergirl once did a review about this. Has Naruto and Sasuke gotten weaker since the end of the first chapter? Since the end of Naruto? I say Naruto he doesn't have the same Sage of Six Paths. He doesn't have the black spears, the orbs on his back. But Sasuke, he still has his Rinnegan, so basically he doesn't have probably the same level of power, but he has some of it. I'll say, so your eye powers was weakened by resemblance. I searched for the place in Kaguya's dimension. It is in there. Take takes a lot of chakra. So basically, Sasuke's been storing chakra in his eyes to be able to warp space and time, and the same way that Obito has. Remember when they went to the other dimension to defeat Kaguya? That part makes sense. He has his Susa. No, 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 you have no right to glare at me. What was that fight back there? Don't upset the kids like that. Basically. What was? No way. The Susa don't talk. Basically, I don't want told that by you, not any kids. Why is Naruto getting pissed off? And how the hell did the Susa know her? Exactly is your what exactly is your dad? Basically, Choja. We get to see Choja again, even though she's been basically useless throughout most of the chapter. Basically, please don't tell me that he might not be the best guy, but he's definitely inspiring, certainly in experience. So basically, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Oh, we get to see the machine again. Basically, my goal is to trap out the genes of idiots placed. I replace love like you. Oh man, sorry about that noise. To exact okay, those genes that got in my way, and you're one of them. Who are you to plot and one go? Hold on, my basically Sakura and Sheen about to fight. Basically I was just like time listening to you and just basically Salada was just wasting time. She was gonna fight Sheen in the whole time. That that thing is. And so basically, this whole chapter was about Salada. She was upset because she was denied the truth. Basically, she was up this close. She was about to literally turn her back on her family. And Naruto, was the voice of reason for this whole chapter, and the literal voice of reason. I like that Naruto has at least matured and grown up a bit since the last time. I'm, he's definitely. I mean, as Hokage, he has to be level-headed. He can't make any unnatural decisions based on his emotions. He has to do whatever he has to do to protect his village and his home and his family. So basically, Naruto he knows what he has to do in order to save people. Oh, he was basically the voice of reason. Even when I like that he changed a little bit. And Salada, we get to see that we get to see his history. We all know about his flashback, all the good and bad times he had times that he was taken care of by his friends. And the one person who believed in him the first was Iruka, who wasn't even a blood relative. Yeah, but helped, watched over him like a big brother. And the third Hokage, we get to see glimpses of him. And one of the things that also reassured was we got to see flashback of Sakura taking care of Salada, basically. She literally was handling all the collateral damage by herself. She asked for no one's help. When Sasuke left, then she asked for no one's else's help, taking care of her daughter. She could have easily asked Naruto how Sasuke could have managed just done it himself and told the truth. Oh, but no. In the end, he just let it all to Sakura. Even though, Sakura is not Naruto's daughter, he's been taking care of. He's as the Hokage. He looks to everybody as his village, that is his family. Like what Hiruzen Sarutobi says. And that's the part I liked about Naruto the most in this chapter. He took care of things the right way. Hope you enjoyed this fun. Comment, subscribe. Thank you. I'll put the link down in the description. What do you think about this video? Was it too long or too short? Was it too long? Give me your opinion. Sasuke messed up, but he messed up, and Naruto had to pick up the pieces. Like she's like shaking, but she's not broken. That's all I can say. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Comment, subscribe. Thank you. This is Solomon Adams gaming you on Naruto Gaiden chapter 708. Bye. Messed up.